Greetings, fellow tech seekers. This is Shawn from Silicon Theory, and today I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite sets of over-ear headphones, the M100s from VModa. I know they aren't the newest on the market, and in fact I've had my pair for quite some time now, but even so, they're my go-to set of cans when I really want to crank up the jam. So here's the theory behind why I like the VModa M100s. First up, design. These things are really going to turn some heads. They come in black, white, and shadow, the pair I own and my personal favorite, and each one of them is unique in their own way. They aren't generic looking, as you can see. They've got the ability to be customized even further by changing the shields on the side panels here. The ear cups have a hexagonal shape to them, and while the stock pads are fine, you can swap those out for the XL pads, which are the ones that I have on right now, and apply a little bit more cushion and a little bit of a greater soundstage. There are a few colors of these as well, so you can swap them out and make your M100s even more distinct if you'd like. And one of the nicer features is the ability to connect the headphone jack to either ear cup. As you can see, both sides have a connection port, and this little rubber plug keeps the connection free of debris when you're not actively using it. They're also designed really well with these side style hinges that will allow you to compress them butterfly style, and it allows them to fit in a much smaller footprint inside the case. And as you can see, the case compresses down pretty small too, so it makes them very portable and takes up much less space in your bag. Next up, build quality. Everything on these bad boys is built like a tank. Metal and Kevlar are even used in some of the cords, and they're heavy but not overly heavy, and the heft actually feels pretty solid in your hand, and I've never really had an issue with that weight on my head. If anything, the clamping force of the ear cups is actually inversely proportional to their weight. They fit really lightly on your head and they feel really solid in your hand, which is kind of the best of all possible worlds. I've got a small cranium, I'm not gonna lie, and these fit me great. I've never had any issues with ear force or ear pressure clamping on the side of my head because of it. The hinges flex really well, they have the right amount of give. The click of the ratchet mechanism that raises and lowers the ear cups on either side is a really solid click. It's fine. If anything, it seems like it's a little bit on the weak side, but it hasn't been an issue so far. And these things aren't cheap, and it shows in the craftsmanship of the VModa M100s. Third and last, sound profile. I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'm not a music snob or an audiophile or any of these kinds of things, but I'm really more concerned about having portable access to my music, and that doesn't include having large audio libraries of lossless files. What I do want and what I do like is music that kicks ass, and the VModa M100s give me just that. The bass is tuned, but you don't miss out on anything else. It's clean, and I can absolutely tell the difference between listening to music with these cans and something else. And that's before adding things like a portable DAC. I use the FiO Q1, for example, but that's another video review. Adding a DAC will definitely drive things to a new level, and the VModa M100s can definitely take that. Depending on the music that you like to listen to, I'd say you're gonna like them or you're going to really like them. So isn't that what really matters? At the end of the day, I think so. That's what makes the VModa my favorite pair of headphones. They aren't the least expensive headphones you can buy. They'll set you back about $200, but in my opinion, it's totally worth it because of the design, build quality, and sound profile. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and remember, you can always get more from Silicon Theory. Check us out online at silicontheory.com. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Silicon Theory, and we'll talk more tech soon. Thanks. Have a good one.